Chapter 3. After the meal was finished, we arose from the table, our hostess leading us into the garden. To our great surprise, we found Jesus, Emil, Just, and Budra seated. We joined the group and sat down. We could sense the audible sigh of relief and realized how much we had grown to rely on these people. It was as though we had fastened ourselves to them with bands of steel. Somehow, I saw that this we must not do. It was necessary for us to play our definite part in this grand scheme of life in order that we might not become mere puppets. We must stand wholly upon our own feet and rely wholly upon ourselves, or they would be obliged to sever the bands entirely. Our chief talked freely upon this subject later. The evening was still young, and the soft glow of the fading sunset colours suffused everything with a luxuriance and a beauty that one must see to appreciate. There was not a breath of air stirring, not even a sound to disturb the tranquillity that seemed to engulf us. The bandit situation that we believed had weighed so heavily upon us but a moment before had disappeared entirely. It was calm and peaceful. There was that beautiful feeling of complete relaxation which again must be experienced to be understood. It was as though we were in a great stream of slowly moving light. We became suddenly aware that we heard the voice of Jesus, but not in words. My only explanation is that it was pure, rhythmic, flowing, vibratory influence that came to us in thought instead of words. The effect was much more pronounced than that of words. The rhythm and cadence were beyond description. Thoughts seemed to flood in and lodge. This was an entirely new experience. As these thoughts or ideas came, we translated them into stenographic characters, then transposed them into words and sentences, later submitting them to these people for approval. Quote, "When I say, 'Behold, a Christ of God is here,' I behold the God-man standing forth. I see this body as the true temple of God, the perfect instrument or channel through which the great creative principle flows and comes forth freely. Then this creation is unadulterated in image, form, and likeness. I am God. In this attitude, I stand forth the master of every situation, the Christ of God triumphant." Quote, "It is this ideal that I worship, and that which I worship I bring forth. I can in no way bring forth God if I does not present God to all humanity. In this attitude, man stands forth the master of every situation. The Christ is triumphant, conquering. God and man are walking hand in hand, one. There is but one principle, one man." End quote. One of our party thought for a moment and then asked, "How can we bring forth this light and make practical use of it?" The answer came, quote, "Let your body become a generator through which this great creative radiating principle flows. See this principle as the emanation of all power. Know that it is the principle of all power. Then, like an electric generator, your body will collect and magnify this energy until you send it out as a stream of pure white light that nothing can resist and anything directed toward you cannot harm you.